now on WION Newsroom. Adya Juneja will give us all the insights in the world of business. Nikita Singh will get us all the update on the developments in tech. And Akira Sastitharan will get us all the updates from the world of sports. And we begin by going over to Adya for all the market updates. Over to you, Adya.
Well, thank you, Jyotsna. Here are the key business stories shaping the sentiment today. The US dollar is heading for its strongest weekly gain since October, supported by firm economic data, a hawkish Federal Reserve outlook and rising geopolitical tensions. Fresh labor data showing fewer unemployment claims reinforced confidence in the US economy, while markets scaled back expectations of near-term rate cuts. Safe haven demand also strengthened the dollar after Trump warned Iran over its nuclear program, raising fears of escalation in the Gulf. With investors awaiting core inflation data and GDP numbers, currency markets remain cautious. What's also cautious are estimates around US economic growth. Now, the US economy likely slowed in the fourth quarter, but growth remains solid. Economists expect GDP to expand around 3%, moderating from the previous quarter's strong pace. Now, this comes as consumer spending cooled in last year's government shutdown weighed on activity. Higher tariffs, slower wage growth and uneven spending patterns are reinforcing what economists describe as a K-shaped economy. However, tax cuts and strong investment in artificial intelligence are emerging as key growth engines. Moving on, the United States and Indonesia have finalized a major trade agreement cutting US tariffs on Indonesian goods to 19% from 32%. Jakarta secured key exemptions including palm oil, cocoa, coffee and rubber, protecting some of its biggest exports. In return, Indonesia will lower barriers on US products, accept US product standards and open the door to deeper cooperation in critical minerals such as nickel, cobalt and rare earths. The agreement is expected to take effect within 90 days after legal procedures are completed. And that's a wrap from the world of business. Now for all the tech updates, it's over to you, Nikita.
Well, thanks so much, Adya. First up, a major student admissions platform, Ravenna Hub, patched a security flaw that exposed personal information of children and parents. Now, the vulnerability allowed logged-in users to access names, dates of birth, addresses, photos, and sibling details by modifying student ID numbers. Florida-based developer Ventured Solutions said that the bug has been fixed, but it's unclear if users will be notified or whether any data was improperly accessed. Now, according to the tech experts, the flaw, known as an insecure direct object reference, highlights ongoing risks to children's data on educational platforms. Next up, Alphabet's Google and Southeast Asia's Sea Limited announced a strategic partnership to develop AI tools for Sea's e-commerce and gaming platforms. The collaboration will explore an AI agentic shopping prototype on Sea's shop platform, aiming to expand AI capabilities beyond simple queries to complex shopping and workflow tasks. Now, Sea's gaming unit, Garena, will also leverage AI to enhance productivity and transform game development as global tech firms increasingly look to monetize AI innovation. And lastly, Apple is being sued by West Virginia's Attorney General for allegedly allowing its iCloud service to become the greatest platform for distributing child pornography, according to internal company messages. Now, the lawsuit filed by Republican Attorney General J.B. McCaskey claims Apple prioritized user privacy over child safety and is the first of its kind brought by a government agency against iCloud. Apple had considered scanning files but abandoned the plan over privacy and safety concerns. That the Attorney General's office is seeking court orders to make Apple implement stricter safeguards and safer product designs. Well, that's it from the world of tech. Now my colleague Atra would be taking you through some exciting sports updates across the globe. Over to you, Atra.
Thank you so much, Nikita. Here are the top sports stories we're tracking for you at this hour. Let's begin with football first. US President Donald Trump has announced a partnership between the Board of Peace and FIFA during the board's first meeting in Washington. FIFA President Infantino also attended the meeting and was seen sporting a red USA hat. Trump said FIFA would help raise $75 million for soccer-related projects in Gaza. Of this, $50 million will go towards building a national stadium in Gaza with a capacity of 20,000 to 25,000 spectators. Another $50 million will fund a FIFA academy. The organization also pledged to construct a 50 FIFA arena mini pitches and 5 full-size pitches at the total cost of $7.5 million. Over in tennis now, world number 2 Jannik Sinner has crashed out of the Qatar Open in a shock defeat to Jakub Mensik. The 20-year-old claimed the opener in the tie-break. The Italian then pushed the match to a decider after winning the second set. Mensik found the rhythm back in the third set and stunned the world number 2 7-6, 2-6, 6-3 for the biggest win of his career by the ATP rankings. The Czech player will now face Frenchman Arthur Fils for a spot in the final. Meanwhile, Carlos Alcaraz came from behind to beat Karen Khachanov. The top seed won the match with a scoreline of 6-7, 6-4, 6-3. Seven-time Grand Slam champion will now meet defending champion Andrei Rublev in the other semi-finals. Lastly, Ukraine team will boycott Winter Paralympics opening ceremony next month. This comes after Russian and Belarusian athletes were allowed to compete under their national flags. It was announced on Tuesday that 6 Russian athletes will be taking part in alpine skiing, cross-country skiing and snowboarding games at the Games, which will begin on March 6. Both countries had previously been suspended from Paralympic competitions after Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Jyotsna.
Thank you so much, Atira, for bringing all the updates from sports, and Adya for all the business updates, and Nikita for all the tech updates. Well, with that, we call a wrap to this bulletin, but don't go anywhere. News and updates will follow on the other side. You're watching WION The World. Stay tuned.